So that was a much better looking seam attack for the Kiwis and much more of a challenge for England's batting. As far as England were concerned, they made one change also in their bowling department. Finn, who sat out yesterday's game, coming in for Wokes. So let's see what happened then when England batted first.
Inside edge, they'll pick up a boundary early.
Well, it was a terrific day yesterday. I came down and watched the match. It was brilliant entertainment from both teams. It's a picture, is this ground. Holiday atmosphere, party atmosphere, as Ian Smith said. Wonderful day for the spectators and the players. The players should have some fun today. Just yesterday, I marvelled at the athleticism of both sides. Fabulous in the field. Looks a cracking pitch. Pitch report Simon saying that this is probably at its best today.
Through the gap. Just a single. Yeah, it's got a nice straw colour to it. Not great for us bowlers, Paul, but it does look good for batting.
No, David said they're going to have some fun out there. Well, already Michael Lum's had a bit of fun with the inside edge for 4. As you say, Dooley, that's no fun for the bowlers when that happens.
Touch. Centre.
This is going to be a good game as well. The New Zealand side yesterday, when we were watching, were up with the rate. They were quicker than England to 50 and as quick to 100.
What did you say earlier? It's a little bit like Old Trafford in April. Are you delirious? Are you sunstroke or something?
Yeah, I think it's got to me.
This is a fabulous ground. Look, think about the cricketers that play here every weekend.
A fantastic club ground, and what better than that? Pavilion there in the centre background of the screen. A river in the background as well.
It's going down league. Yeah, the City Club in the Northern competition play here every Saturday. Imagine that. You'd want to play here, but also as an opposition, you want to come here and play.
Rugby ground right next to it as well, which looks sensational. Brilliant. See if they can get any swing from this white ball. Henry starts the game. There'll be lacquer on the ball. Might not just swing yet. There's a slip. There's a gully.
Pulled away. In the air. Should be taken. No, dropped. Tom Latham. Absolute sitter.
Well, they don't come much easier than that in the outfield. He hardly had to move, did Latham, as the ball was drilled at him by Hales, and he spilled a simple chance.
Out cheaply yesterday. It bounces out of his hands. Just look at that. It's like a tennis ball. Out cheaply yesterday, Alex Hales, and he's a demolition player. He can really get going.
A little bit unlucky throughout that over. Matt Henry at inside edge and a drop catch. 6 without loss after 1. Down again. This one's over top of mid-on. And another boundary for Michael Lum. This one a little more convincing than the first.
Plenty of power from Lum. He's a big unit now. Blacksmith's forearms, and he's down the track. Didn't quite middle it, but inside edge-ish, but still flew away over mid-on for 4.
Fielding restrictions, just a reminder for the first 6 overs.
No!
Well bowled. Good comeback, that, after you've been threatened by the batsman, charging down the track. Bowled a good Yorker there, on or about off stump. I think it's got to be the bowler's go-to ball when they're under pressure.
Aerial again, but safe.
Awesome, Beatty!
I like the look of Matt Henry. He's got a bit about him. His reasonable pace in that mid to high 130s. Got a very nice action, good strong action.
The lad who's not playing today, Bates, Michael Bates, left armour, looked good yesterday, got the Yorker in. think they've got some good young players, New Zealand. The last couple of days it's been slightly political, that lots of management, lots of New Zealand management keeping an eye on these young players. You've got to be willing, haven't they? You've got to be willing now just to be given a chance. Don't think we're just here to give England practice. You're here to win the game.
Long off this time. Just a couple of bounces and into the boundary for 4 more.
This is a really good shot from Lum, good extension. He's not looked at it too hard. It's almost a check drive. It's over mid-off.
Well, it's a length ball. If you're out there and you're looking to hit the ball as a batsman, you want a length, and that's a perfect length. You swing your arms through the line of the ball. You need to be a metre fuller with a Yorker.
Good single, good fielding too. Direct hit. They usually make things a little tighter. Matt Henry, I think it is, the fielder.
It's a desperate dive, is this? Keep your eyes on this, folks. A direct hit, he's usually out.
Desperate and almost an afterthought, the dive. I think Hales thinks he's short of his ground here. Doesn't look confident. It's a good piece of fielding. He's short here. He's gone. Yeah, thought he'd gone. Doesn't look confident. Great piece of fielding. Great pick up and throw. And Hales just a fraction short of his ground.
Hales' call too. You could hear him yelling yes, yes, yes. He wanted the run and he's been run out. Caught short of his ground. Good work from Matt Henry.
They're always tight. Direct hit, it's a wonderful piece of fielding. Dangerous player. Alex Hales has gone for 4. England are 24 for 1.
In the air. Oh, it's a chance run out as well. Gee. It was all happening in that delivery. Wagner did very well. Couldn't quite pull off the catch. And then missed the stumps with the run out. 27 for 1 after 5.
Well, it's all happening. False shot from right, doesn't know where the ball is. Hit the stumps, no!
Well, it's lively everything. Lively ball, lively fielding, and just couldn't get his body into position to get the ball on the stumps.
England, 1 over remaining in this power play. And just as I say that, that'll be the first 6 of the innings.
Yeah, it's a great shot, isn't it? In the slot and hit away over wide mid-on.
Press tent is down there. That's a wonderful shot. Again, it's in the slot. Allowed to free his arms. It's a length ball. You don't want to be there. Either fuller or shorter than that.
And again, high in the air. Go all the way. Yeah, it will. Plenty on that one as well, Michael Lum.
It's an extraordinary shot, is this? Bracewell bangs this in at 137k. He advances down the pitch and just swings. He gets the width that he wants. In the air a long, long time. Down to the press tent again. They're in danger down there.
It's a fantastic stroke, isn't it?
That'll be 6 more. Luke Wright's got plenty on that. Yep, 3 or 4 metres over the boundary. So 3 of them in the Bracewell over so far.
And you'd say if this is a test match, good bowling, really fine. Get it up there. Not for one day, as it's absolutely in the slot. Poor fella's gone for 3 sixes so far.
Yeah, it's just spoiling a good start by the New Zealand bowlers this last over of the power play. Lum and Wright, anything up there is going to go. I didn't think Wright had hit that particularly well, but it's into the breeze as well.
Long on is back now, so long on and deep square leg. 5 men inside the circle on the offside. Right, looks to go offside. Wild swing. End of the power play. 46 for 1 after 6. In the air. Will be taken. Yeah, very comfortable. Hamish Rutherford takes the catch, and the New Zealand skipper picks up a wicket.
Yeah, and it's a bang-in ball. Slightly wide of the crease and banged in towards right. He's got to make room, and he's looking to go over the top. Fielder down at third man is inside the circle. Comfortable catch. It's another wicket for New Zealand. Right goes for 11. It's 56 for 2.
In the air. Got to come in. Doesn't. Can't get in far enough. Munro, the fieldsman.
Well, you're just thinking out there as a deep square leg fielder, it's a massive boundary. He can't be out there on the boundary, and he just takes a little bit of pace off this. Drops just short.
Chance. Oh, Michael Lum. He's done very well there, Michael Lum, for his teammate. It was a comfortable caught and bowled, but just that split second when it went in between, the ball went in between Lum and the bowler, and that was enough for Nick Beard to cough it up.
Well, there might be an inquiry. Is obstruction a player here? I don't think it is. It's in the hands, and it bounces out again.
Was given. Looked a bit high, I thought initially, but maybe not. Andrew Ellis is all over it at the moment.
Terrific stuff is this. Captain comes into the attack. It's straight. Knee roll. Stood on the line. He knows. Trot off for Johnny Bairstow. He's gone for 2. England 61 for 3.
The reverse lap and down to the fence for 4, eluding Doug Bracewell. So yes, England do have to get a bit of a wriggle on, but yesterday it was of interest that they were pretty conservative in the first part of their innings, and then they cut loose. Brilliant. Placement is amazing there, and Dougie Bracewell's second time in the over is left sprawling down there. So a good over, 12 from it for England, and they're now 74 for 3.
Yeah, you're right, it is brilliant. A lot of players we put off. 2 men saving the shot. Right, I'll play another shot, not more than that. I'm still too good. I'm good enough to find that gap. Brilliant, it really is.
Caught. Second attempt. So Lum goes. It was a juggled effort, but one that stuck this time around, and all of a sudden England have lost 4.
This is an area of the park where you want a good fieldsman, because they always come low, they come hard. You've got to be quick, you've got to be good. Okay, they didn't come low, came in the bread basket, and he nearly spilled it, but he did well. Those are not easy. They're like slip catches in that position, and he did well, Broom. So Lum goes after a pretty good knock there, 45, and it is 77 for 4.
That's a good shot. That is a very good shot. Flat and 6. That's beautiful. My goodness, that is a pure strike. That's gone a long way.
You needed the golf camera crew on that one, didn't we? Trying to follow that ball flight. Off it sailed. There it is, the little white ball. About 180 metres, 4 iron, out of the ground.
You hit them straight, don't you? My 4 iron doesn't quite go that straight.
Not that high?
Or that far. Well, problems now, where does he go? Because he's tried to go full and straight and he thinks he's got cover.
Well, he's negated the chance to bowl off stump line or outside off stump line with his field set, really. a single, and that'll be a sigh of relief, although it does bring Morgan back on strike, and now he has to rethink about this left-hand, right-hand combination. So 9 from this one. If England can finish with a hatful of 10 per overs, they'll get up to around about 155, 160. Anything over that, they'll be pretty pleased with, I think.
Yeah, and if New Zealand are smart, they're not going to panic. I just made mention earlier, they're one bowler light, England, and what they'd really like to have. They've got a 5th bowling option that could get exposed. So if New Zealand are smart, they can expose that later on.
Oh, that's a poor ball. Finally a gap inside the circle. I mean, to anyone, that's pretty much a free hit, but to Morgan, that's gift wrapped.
Well, the way the field's set, what Ellis is doing here is he's trying to encourage him only to hit either batsman into one side of the field and the onside for both, because he's interested in stopping boundaries. So only one man inside the circle, and that's short, fine leg. So you can't bowl it down leg and allow the batsman to get underneath it, because then he will pick up 4. That was a complete gift.
$14 from the over for England without too many hassles at all along the way. So they're on their way now. They've put the foot down. It's 108 for 4. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? That's the Buttler you were talking about, exposing short, fine leg.
Yeah, and it's where do you bowl to him again? Try short. If you bowl short, you either get pulled away or flipped away. If you bowl full, then you get whacked back over your head. So you can't blame the bowler. The bowler is trying to find a way. Butler's got the answers for now.
Incredible. It really is. It wasn't that bad a ball.
It's absolutely incredible. You can't really blame the bowler. He's trying to get it full. He's trying to get it outside off stump as well, because fine leg is up. Goes outside off stump, and Buttler just says, right, I'm going with you.
What was the case there? It wouldn't matter if you had them both back. That's gone nearly over keeper's head.
It's brilliant bowling. He should be out. Oh, he isn't. There's a run-out opportunity for Ronke there, but gee whiz.
Could you have run then? Could you have taken a leg by? Because
didn't play a shot, did he?
He didn't play a shot, but he was also taking evasive action. What's that, evasive action or no shot?
Well, you don't often see that. Often get himself in a mess. It's good bowling, though, isn't it? Really good bowling. Bowling to his field.
It's an opportunity, a rare one, a low full toss and a boundary.
He's really disappointed with himself, Andy Ellis, because it was just too high. He's trying to get it nice and full, but it was just high enough that it allowed Morgan some leverage to get the hands through it and get it away.
Placement outstanding, just a little bit leg side, offside dominant field, and that's fine, but you've got to get the length right as well, and that's just right in the slot from Bracewell.
Well, it's a half volley, and any half volley on around about middle and leg, you can play a genuine cricket shot to, and what you can do is get the ball onto the middle of the bat, so you can split the field even on a large boundary.
Thumped, and that was half a chance. I think got a hand to it. Skipper there had a decent go, and I think he might have parried it.
Good idea from Morgan. That's the area, because you know if you can hit the ball over the head of the fieldsman in the inner circle, there's plenty of room behind him.
Again, same shot, more elevation, same result. Big over that one, the penultimate one, 147 for 4, and now 160 looms. Again over the top. Wagner around the wicket. I won't say dispatched, I'll just say manipulated.
What is this shot here? Because this is extraordinary. It's not a ramp, it's not using the pace. It's, I don't know, just ball and then hit it.
This time he goes over the offside where the players are all up inside the circle. So Wagner is under immediate pressure in this last over.
Well, it's great skill. Again, you can't really blame the bowler. He wants to go full and he wants to go outside off stump.
Oh, that's unbelievable. How does he get it up that high and that far from that length? Wow.
Well, check out the wrist work. This is extraordinary. I mean, we use that word extraordinary so many times with his batting, but this is about as good as I've seen. I'm sure he just opens the wrists at the last moment. He knows his gap is offside. He's got to get it up and over. Wonderful. Have a look at the wrist work. There. You see him? Just open it up. Brilliant.
That's ludicrous. Look at that.
Straight up. Now, who's under this? Dougie Bracewell. Yes. Yeah, Wagner. Look at Wagner. He's got his man at some cost. There's feeling out there, Nick.
A couple of highly struck characters in that piece of play there. First of all, Wagner, who was sick of getting hit. He'll take his man, he'll pick up his man, he'll claim that. And also Doug Bracewell, who comes off an expensive over, will be still a little bit wound up underneath, under a little bit of duress, takes the catch. But Butler out for a highly entertaining 51, 164 for 5.
Oh, that's big. That is gone. It's gone into the marquees again. So what a big finish, and yes, it is 170, and the heads are down a wee bit in the black uniforms. There's some hands on some hips, because England have clearly won the last part of this battle.
Anything you can do, Butler, I can do better. What a shootout we've just seen between Butler and Morgan. Morgan has played his part, of course he has, and he finished well. Batting masterclass, really, between two high-class, cool individuals. You'd have to say that's now an excellent score.
Well, that last over burst of 23 by Butler and Morgan certainly sent England in at the halfway stage with a real spring in their step. Both men ended on 51, with Morgan's the quicker but Butler's the more memorable, with those extraordinary ramp shots. 62 came off the last 5 overs, and England needed them because with Hales, Wright and Bairstow all failing, they were in a spot of bother at 77 for 4. Captain Andrew Ellis had the best figures for the New Zealand side, 2 for 27. The two bowlers with the big reputations, Bracewell and Wagner, both got collared. So 171 to win for the New Zealanders. We'll show you how they got on after this break.
Around the wicket to start and straight through.
Well, I think they've realised early on, both left-handers early on, like the offside. Got over the wicket in the first game. Missed the game yesterday. Had a rest, Stephen Finn. Wokes played instead. Obviously no problem with fitness or injury. He's going to go round the wicket, target the stumps a little bit more.
Oh, that's good stuff there.
Yeah, it's all about the angle, isn't it? And Finn coming round the wicket, trying to tuck the left-hander up, give them any width outside off stump. We saw what could happen in the rained-out game, flashing the ball away square on the offside, and now with Finn, his extra pace and bounce and aggression, it's going to be a different game.
Well, he oversteps. Free hit. There you go.
Just as it was going so well. Finn, no good arguing with the umpire. He's called a no ball. I'm not going to say it's not one now.
How can a bowler argue with the umpire? What is he looking at his foot when he lets the ball go?
Well, he just can't believe it, Mark, can he? He can't believe it. Look. And nor should he, because it's not a no ball. There you go. He's got a case.
My apologies, Mr. Finn. Wow, that's a good slow ball, that, though, in reply. So no damage done. Well, was it the front foot? Yeah. Because his back foot can't cut the return crease. Can't touch the return crease. Which deemed a no ball because he certainly didn't overstride. He didn't overstep. So the back foot can't touch that return crease. No, he's well inside that. He's been called on a front foot one.
Waiting!
Oh, through. Hardly a gap there, and he's got it through. I'm going to run away for 4.
Finn with the teapot on. Can't believe that that ball's been threaded through 2 square fielders on the offside. It's only a push. He's got a case there as well.
Wow, look at that. That's very nice.
Brilliant shot. Pick up off middle and leg. And thumped into the leg side.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good sight there. That's a lovely balance. Just look at the way he picked it up. Yeah, there's a lot of people here, and at this stage, you can't expect them all to be watching the action, and it's just picked that lady out there, so let's hope she's okay. Oh, that's close. That is very close. No, not interested. Walks immediately away. Umpire Gaffney. There she goes. She's headed off to
get a drink, Mark.
the beer tent for some ice. She's going for some ice.
Yeah, going for a gin and tonic.
Well, you'd need a stiff one after something like that, wouldn't it? That would help. 15 without loss. That's better. That's nicely controlled as well, and he'll go for 4. Just flicked that off his hip. And timed it beautifully.
Well, he's not happy because I think he thinks Lum shouldn't have been in so close. And now if Lum had been a little bit deep, you can see there, he's just come in, whether that would have made the catch possible. I have to tell you, folks, there is a big, big, strong wind pushing down the ground. It's going the other way, so I think Lum thinks it's going to hold up.
Another no ball. And that one goes for 4. No argument from Finn this time.
Almost a shrug of resignation from Stephen Finn. Yeah, over the line this time, and short and wide and 4, so everything going wrong there. And to compound it, it's a free hit.
It's just the sort of thing you need to when you're struggling to get things moving when you're a batsman. A freebie. A bad ball and then a freebie. What can he do with it? Chip it. He'll probably get out, so he won't be out. And they'll get a single. It can't be very pleasant when you're a bowler. That sort of thing.
Right when you're a batter, though, isn't it? Hey? Just chip it to mid-off and carry on. Thank you very much. I'll have another go.
And 42 from 95, the equation.
Well, the 2 free hit deliveries he's had to bowl have cost him 1 run. One of them got a wicket, he'll think.
You know, captain, bowler and bowling coach will not be happy with 2 overstepping no balls in the first couple of overs.
There you go. That's good stuff. That is superb stuff.
Well, it's good adjustment, this, because these 2 left-handers know now that the line's changed. Round the wicket is the line of attack. And just getting inside the line there and scooping it up and down over the fine leg. That really is quality batting. Good improvisation.
Oh, that's a good shot, that. Wow, that's a lovely placement, lovely style. And I have massive hopes for this young Tom Latham. I think he has tremendous talent. But this is Rutherford, yeah, and this is the sort of stuff he does. Obviously, that's in the air, but he tends to play a similar game, I've heard, and I have seen him play some longer cricket, and he plays with this lovely style. Oh, there you go. There's a man out there, but it's nicely placed, well away from him all the way too.
And Jade Dernbach has been got far too often of late. Had a real difficult time in India. A bit better yesterday. We didn't cover, but he got 3 wickets, so that'll give him a bit of confidence. But another expensive start. Just struggle for his line more than anything.
And starts with a leg stump half volley. I mean, it's just asking to be picked up. There's no chance of bowling looseners in 2020 cricket.
Fight on! Hang in for this wicket here, boys! Up, Jada!
Gets it over, hasn't timed it, rather toe-ended it. Will it kick on? No, it won't.
That brings up the 50-run partnership between Edward Hilton and Hamish Rutherford.
50 up for New Zealand, 51. 9.3 overs. Run rate's very good. 9.27.
Well, there's a shock on the cards here if New Zealand continue to bat this way. England's bowlers under pressure. Changing the field, third man up, long on back.
Have to hurry, have to hurry, have to scoot. Does it well. I think this is a really important innings for young Hamish Rutherford because he got away to a relatively good start in the 9 overs that were played in the game on Monday. It was washed out. Then he failed in the next innings. And then early on in this innings, the English bowlers, it looked like they had a plan and it was working to him. Since then, he's countered that plan. And if he can have success here today, all of a sudden, he should go into the international games with a lot of confidence. And just with England scratching their heads a little bit, having to maybe rethink the plan. Very close. Did it pitch in line? It was a slower ball. It was very full. Gave a bit of chance of pitching in line. Needed to be full to be going on to hit.
Well, he has plenty of variations. Was this the one at the back of the hand? Yes, it was. Did it pitch in line? Marginal. Marginal. Umpire says no. I think that's why the decision was turned down. Fair enough, I think.
This is through. That's a baddie. That's not a goodie at all. That just had to get a little bat on. It was quick too. 144k. Totally the wrong place. 56 without loss.
Cut!
Hasn't timed it. This should be out. And it is out. No timing at all. And I don't believe he really wanted to drag it to the onside as well. So it's a piece of mistiming that will lead to Rutherford's dismissal.
So a change of pace brings a change in England's favour. Not getting to the pitch of this one. comfortable catch by Hales out at deep long on. Rutherford gone for 30, promising 30. New Zealand side 58 for 1.
Oh! Sweeps again. Sweeps sweetly and sweeps for 4.
Treddy. I'll be in front of all of them here, Trad.
Hard, hit powerfully in front of square. It's a big boundary as well, and the ball sped away.
Well, he got something behind it. That's the key when you're going to come down the wicket. Have a second line of defence. This time it was the pads, was it? No, an outside edge.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of bat in it. So it's a test here for Trevwell, it's a test for Butler. Nothing he could have done there. Let's not blame the keeper. But he will be just put under pressure. He missed a stumping in the first game.
Down. Nice, Treddy, nice, Trad.
Too short. Nicely done. Nicely placed. Put away for 4. Clever batting.
Yeah, clever batting. Normally so reliable. James Trevwell just having a poor start here. Such his elevated status within the team that Raw will have gone to him to just change the course of the game here. It's not quite worked yet.
Picked him out. Just picked him out. 3 men out on the boundary there. And just picked him out.
Yeah, going with the wind, so just need a little bit more elevation, really. Trevwell has been expensive and picks up his man. Just often as he does, gets it above the eye line. I think he was trying to hit a little bit squarer. Bairstow won't drop that. No runs today, but a simple catch for Bairstow, and England needed that. Devcic played well there, 33, 81 for 2.
And that is 6. 6 by 3 inches.
Hanging in the air quite some time. This is excellent play. I think the New Zealand are right in this game, chasing the game, and that can play tricks with your mind. This is a lovely shot down the ground. Get down there. Go on. Go on. Go on. Just about.
Yeah, mid-off or long off was very wide that occasion because of the off-spin, protecting that extra cover boundary more.
What about that for placement? 100 up for the New Zealand 11, and Tom Latham's doing a great job here.
Pumps it down the ground for 6, and then a real solid sweep. This is a slow delivery. 2 fielders out there, gets it right in the middle of them.
It's gone up, and it's going to be safe, is it? Yes, it is. Again, open spaces.
Well, it's such a huge area. The fielders to cover. It's up in the air again. It hangs for some time. Brings 2.
Well, he was back on the boundary. He was back on the boundary. Stuart Broad was about to bowl the first ball, change the field, but long off up into the circle and moved the man back at fine leg. He's now made another change. Mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket's gone out. Samit Patel. And fine leg's come up into the circle.
Great change of pace. Really dropped that down.
Precious dot ball. If there are many England fans in this ground, I'm sure there'll be a few. Made the trip. Beautiful place to come. Deception ball. That's a good slowie from Stuart Broad.
Again now, this should be caught, is it? No, it's gone away from him. He's run round it in the deep there, Patel. I thought he had it lined up, and it just continued to get away from him.
Skipper's not happy seeing 4 signalled, I can tell you that much. He's just moved Samit Patel out there. And he's run in at first and then had to run back. Not good.
And that is out. Glove, no timing at all for Broome. So he took a gamble. Fine leg was up inside the circle, and fine leg up inside the circle is the man.
Captain comes back into the attack and gets the wicket. Breaks this partnership. It's another slowie. It sticks in the pitch, and it's ladled round to James Treadwell at short fine leg. England needed that wicket. Need to break this partnership. Neil Broome has gone for 16. It's 123 for 3.
Six, flat 6. Bairstow, with all his speed, couldn't get round to it. His timing's been good, but his placement's been even better, I feel, Tom Latham, in this 50.
That's superb. Great knock from the young man. He's composed. Played very well on the leg side. He's hit that flat and hard.
Well, terrific entertainment, really is.
So 28 from 21, that's a cakewalk. It really is. It's.
Let's start the car here. Just get the engine running, we're off.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Captain. Now, this setting a standard.
What a ripper. This is a wonderful catch. It really is. Look at the smile on his face. A big man. And he's all legs. Legs up to his armpits. He clothed it, hasn't he? He's not hit it, but he's hit it wide enough, he thinks. Launches himself. 6'7", flying through the air. Hangs on to his glasses as well, Stuart Broad. Needed that wicket. Colin Munro has gone for 4. 143 for 4.
Oh, that's clever. That is very clever. That was into the body, but again, it gave him the onside option, and he cashed in. Latham is playing a blinder here. 62 for him, 149 for 4.
11 from the over. Latham moves on to 62. That's clever. Excellent play. Measured play. 22 to win, 18 deliveries.
Gee, that's a good shot, isn't it? That's all about wrists. Opening yourself up and just carving it.
Did you hear that on the bat? Smack. How many seconds before that reached the boundary? Lawful toss. Oh, yes, we'll have some of that. 14 to win.
That's what they talk about with Luke Ronchi. Timing, wrists. It's a full toss. Never that easy to put away. Probably 5 or 6 metres to go. The man out at deep point couldn't haul it in.
And again, that'll be 4 more. That's even worse.
Closing this game out. Wonderful for the crowd. Seen an excellent game of cricket. It's 10 to win. Games going away rapidly from England.
That could be out. And it is too. Ronchi just getting a little adventurous there. Perhaps not needing to play that shot in that situation. And pick up a late bonus, England, but probably just that, too late.
They'll keep going. England will keep going. Stranger things have happened. It's still 9 to win. 5 wickets down. Slapped it to deep backward point. Just gave himself a little bit of room, that Ronchi. Widely moved the fielder. Luke Ronchi has gone for 12. It's 162 for 5.
Now, Luke Wright. Yes, sirree! Oh, no. Bumble, they are keeping on coming. And look at the England players. They're coming from miles. They believe all right.
18.4 overs, another wicket, the main one. Tom Latham's played fabulously well, and he finds Luke Wright at deep square leg. Game on now. Played terrifically well, Tom Latham, 20 years of age, 64, 164 for 6.
Oh, he's got him with an absolute perler. Wow, what a terrific delivery.
Still in this, England. Precious dot ball, new batsman. Ellis is still stood at the non-striking end. Look at this, deception comes out to the back of the hand. Drops on him, middle stump. Never mind this bowling wide, ball at the stumps, there's 3 of them. But Bracewell has gone for a single, 166 for 7, 5 to win.
Single, so he's got his captain back on strike, who's a superior player.
This is it, 1 blow, 4 to win. Take guard, have a look round.
Oh, gee whiz, that's come off the bat and hit him in the helmet. So, again, he's finding something special at a crucial stage. Slow ball for 1.
Keeper!
Don't panic.
Here's Dernbach. Ellis playing the most, they're going to run a boy. Oh, they're going to get it too. Scores are tied. How did we get to this?
Great thinking. Done wonderfully well there, scamper through. My first thoughts were a dot ball. That's the way, but they go through. Take aim, fire, miss.
Great bowling. Jay Dernbach.
Here we go, Dernbach. Henry smacks it down the ground. Not perfect, but it'll live long in the memory of this game because it's the winning blow.
Fantastic game of 2020 cricket. The crowd have absolutely loved it, and I suspect that players have as well, both sides. Congratulations to this young New Zealand team. They've given a really good account of themselves over 3 days here. Crowd is satisfied, everybody will be happy on this day of celebration. It's been a magnificent game of 2020 cricket.
Will be a chance to get some autographs from your favourite players. They'll be going around the boundary. I just want to congratulate you.
Well, that was not a very satisfactory final dress rehearsal for England. Despite the late wobble, which nearly messed it up for the New Zealand side, the young Kiwi batsmen will have given their countrymen ahead of Saturday's game in Auckland huge heart. Latham was the star with his 64 after the early damage had been done by Rutherford and Devchich. Broad and Patel apart, there are some pretty disappointing bowling figures here, with Dernbach and Finn in particular going the distance. New Zealand the winners then, and plenty of food for thought for England ahead of Saturday's T20 International in Auckland. Now you'll see that game on Sky Sports.